If you've been wanting to form an LLC, a limited liability company, but have been overwhelmed by the process, I am going to show you today how you can quickly, easily, and cost-effectively form your LLC. A limited liability company can have a wide variety of benefits for your business. Hi, I'm Ginny Silver. I'm the founder of the California Entrepreneur Collective and contributing author for Entrepreneur Media. For those of you who have decided that you are ready to form an LLC, I'm going to show you the fastest, easiest, and simplest way to set this up. The whole process is going to take about 5 to 10 minutes. It's going to be done quickly, easily, and the service that I'm going to show you is not going to charge you anything for forming your LLC. You simply will be required to pay the state formation fees. Before you form an LLC, it's incredibly important that you understand the tax and legal obligations that come along with forming an LLC, what you are forming, if it is right for your business, and if it offers the protections and benefits that you are looking to receive. Make sure you have viewed the video that I have linked down below where I outline all of these important things that you need to know about an LLC before you choose to form one. First, click the link in the video description down below and select Entity Type as LLC. Next, select your state from the drop-down menu. Next, you're going to see the pricing options. First, we have the most basic, which is free. This company does not charge you anything additional in order to form your LLC, but you will be charged the state filing fee. The state filing fee goes directly to the Secretary of State, so there's no way around this, but the company will charge you $0 to do all of the other paperwork. The next option up is the one that I would recommend, which is standard. For $199 plus the state filing fee, you're going to get some really valuable additional services here. First, you're going to receive an operating agreement. An operating agreement is required for LLCs in order to have their protections hold up in a court of law. Operating agreements are required, and you can create your own using a template online, but they can be tricky and confusing to write. I feel it is a good investment here to have the operating agreement done for you. Additionally, you're going to receive lifetime compliance alerts. Forming an LLC means that you're going to have ongoing requirements from your state in order to keep your LLC compliant. This includes things like updating your statement of information and other compliance requirements. This option is going to update you, notify you, and keep you compliant with everything you need to do. So in my opinion, this is very valuable and extremely worth it. The standard option does give you several other benefits as well, but in my opinion, the operating agreement and the compliance alerts are the two major things that make this extremely worthwhile. Next, once you have selected your plan, you're going to go ahead and enter in your company information. This is going to include your LLC name and the designator that you want to come at the end of that name, such as LLC. LLCs are required to have a designator at the end of their name that specifies that this is a limited liability company. LLCs can be managed by a single member or by multiple members, so select which is accurate for your company here. Next, you're going to select which amount of processing time you would like to receive. You can choose either the standard processing time of 4 weeks, which is a $0 additional fee, or you can choose to have it expedited. Next, specify the contact person. This is the contact person for the order with this company. If there is any question about your paperwork, your payment information, etc., then this is going to be who they contact. Next, you're going to enter in the company's address information. You can either opt to use your own personal address, get your own business address elsewhere, or have BIZEE issue you a professional business address and virtual mailing service. If you are someone that wants to keep your personal information private and not listed online, then you will want to get a virtual office service. You can either do this elsewhere using a third party that is not this company, or if you use BIZEE, then they will give you your first month for free. Once you've made your selection, go ahead and enter your company address here. You're going to be offered several additional upgrades here if you need an expedited filing service, if you need a business phone number, or anything else, you'll select that here. Next, provide the member's information for your company. If you are a single member LLC, it's just you starting this company, then you're going to select 1. Enter the information for the member here, including the first name, last name, street address, city, state, and zip code. This information is required to be on file with the Secretary of State. Next, select whom your registered agent will be. Limited liability companies are required to have what is called a registered agent. This is a person who represents the company whose information is kept on public record. This information is going to be searchable and available on the Secretary of State's website. You can either select to be your own registered agent and include your own personal individual information, or you can select a third-party company to be your registered agent. You must have a physical address on file here. A P.O. box is not acceptable. BIZEE will provide you with a free professional registered agent for 1 year. This is a huge value, and I highly recommend that you use this free registered agent service. Having a professional registered agent has a variety of different benefits, and the number one being keeping your personal information off public record. BIZEE is going to provide you with 1 year of free registered agent service. This is about a $300 value, so it is highly valuable. Next, if you selected a package that includes obtaining an EIN, an employer identification number, then you're going to obtain that on this screen. An EIN is a tax ID number that your business will use instead of your personal social security number. These can be obtained for free from irs.gov in a few minutes, or you can have BIZEE obtain one for you. If you're having BIZEE obtain it, then you are required to enter in your social security number here, which will be sent to the IRS, and the IRS requires that information in order to issue that EIN. You do not need employees in order to have an EIN. It simply is a tax ID number for a business to use instead of the owner's social security number. Next, you're going to be shown a series of additional offers. You can select what applies to you and skip what you do not want to have added. LLCs are required to have a business banking account, so you're going to be offered this here. You can select to open your account or select that this is not for you. To be offered a tax strategy consultation, you can go ahead and decline this if you are not interested. And you're going to be offered a service to see what business licenses and permits are required for your industry and location. Lastly, you're going to be shown the order summary screen, which is going to show you the total and the services and products that you will be receiving. Double check that all the information you have entered is correct before proceeding on. Once you have checked everything here to make sure it is correct, the last step is paying for your order. After you pay, a number of things are going to happen. BIZEE is going to take the information you have submitted, and they're going to create what is called the Articles of Organization. This is the official document that is filed with the Secretary of State. Additionally, they're going to check to make sure that your business name is available, and if there are any issues, then they will contact you.